My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. We're heading into the Shroud with this team. Barristan leads up the front, followed by Boudica, Alhazred, and the rear is Dismas. Man-at-Arms, Hellion, Occultist, Highwayman.
Listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
I mean, yeah, I absolutely want to go to a hero shrine. It's not only hero shrine, but it's got a creature den afterwards. Love to see that. There's another hero shrine on the same path, and then there's the Lair at the very end, baby. I might actually be able to get the skills I'm looking for on Dismas in time. Speaking of getting the skills I'm looking for on Dismas in time,
for the upcoming obstruction.
Let's get a skill on Dismas this time. Unfortunately, I have to destroy some wheels. You can't make a cake without breaking a few wheels, so it's okay. All right, buddy.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Confront it.
Highwayman. Chapter 1. Freedom. A prison riot. A fleeting chance to escape incarceration.
50% chance to dodge the next attack. We can use a stone missile from the backline to any of their spaces, giving us extra dodge. And on the target, it will remove the horn. We can use lunging cuff in order to attack any of the front three. Oh, ready to sound an unavoidable alarm. That horn will bring trouble. Unfortunately, I'm out of position to be able to do anything about it. Hmm. 100% extra damage when the target is comboed. I almost want to try knee strike. Ready to sound an unavoidable alarm. Well, I guess there's only way I can try and confirm that that doesn't happen. Three punitive blows there. Enemy failed to move us back. Use a stone missile to knock that out of your hands. And we can start dodging some upcoming attacks. Yay. Unfortunately, it really does feel like I'm just gonna be wasting a lot of my time. Yeah, because pretty much every time they inhale, I need to, never mind, make it to the very back and then take an action. Thankfully here, they make that easy for me by pushing me back. I do eventually want to take one of these targets down, but that's going to have to be with a knee. Oh no, they removed the combo token from themselves. Can't let him call for help. Yeah, I've got 2 actions this round, so I have the ability to move to the back and then throw a rock at you, but like, this is a losing battle at this speed. And it's the only way I can think to do it. Because they keep inhaling. Like, I can knock the horn out of your mouth. Ridiculous. 75 dodge. Gosh. They can use inhale from, like, anywhere, right? Thankfully, I managed to crit a target, so I can finally take one of them out. Don't you dare breathe. How dare you! I was relying on you not breathing. Gotta move to the very back, dodge that attack. Throw a missile at you, and then try and dodge some more. I never actually get to use my finish off knee strike. I would love to. Solid dodging. Unfortunately, this person's probably going to breathe in as soon as I move forward. And I can't knee strike them when they move to the back. Don't move.
No! Why? Why must you?
I'd have to crit the target to kill them there. Nope, no choice. I have to move back.
Let's just get me a bit of a slow one.
Can't let him call for help. That wouldn't be very much like me. It does feel like RNG would be able to lose this fight for you. Lunge ahead with a kick. I'm gonna kill one of these guys. Give him a death blow. That horn will bring trouble. Thankfully, I can move to the back and then throw my rock before the jailer gets to act. Oh, that's a lot of damage they're capable of doing, though. Crit for 21 to finish him off. Take that, filthy blackguard. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Yeah, the enemy is going to get to blow that horn. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course I wasn't going to get 2 turns in a row before the enemy got to act. It's going to resummon like everyone, right? What? It's just stress? I should have killed you ages ago. Clocked.
He would be a fugitive, a hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
Point blank shot. Can only be used from position 1 to the enemy's position 1. Moves us backwards, moves them backwards, sets up a combo token on them, and does a huge amount of damage. I really want to run a PvS party here. Not right now. I don't think I can run it right now, but it's for a different version. It's not Sharp Shot that you want to run that on. It's the line before this. I think it's called Rogue, maybe. You do extra damage in position 1. It's very much meant for it. Okay, we've lost 1 armor and 1 wheels so far. That's okay. I've still got 2 wheels. So as long as I pull a sick wheelie with this stagecoach the entire way to the next inn, we'll be fine.
Reach is dead.
Alhazarid, I didn't know you were a coward. Dismas, why don't you take aim? These targets have no bleed resist when it comes to the Hellion. Excellent, excellent. I believe I'm going to want to go with the Sky Slaps. 5 damage to both targets, removes a negative token as well. Oi! 50% dodge! How'd you do that? Frankly, rude of you.
Cooperation is the key.
Barristan, you're not really going to be taking that much damage straight up here. But I still want you to be the person who takes on all the damage, so I'm going to defend the other frontlining target. Excellent. This will just crit for 11 in their backline. And I still have a crit token for the next turn. Okay, I like this, I like this. Carrion Eater is already dead. It's the other Carrion Eater's going to get to attack first, though. Do I want to clear corpses? Yeah, I'm going to clear that corpse in order to prevent the Carrion Devourer from devouring that Carrion. No need for us to make this any more stressful than it needs to be. Let's get Barristan to stand fast here a little bit. Second Carrion Devourer down. Now I'm just looking to try and get through the tokens on the enemy. Got dodged. What? Rabies. -5 max, -5% rather than the max HP. At round start, 7% chance to become blind, 3% chance to do more damage instead. Rude. Ramparting that target makes them quite slow, also puts them in a pretty good position. For future attacks. Got dodged. And then the death blow. So that was relatively early on in a round, so now I get 2 more people, Barristan and Alhazred. I mentioned this a couple of episodes ago, who will now have the ability to act at the end of this round. So I'm going to use our Abyssal Artillery here. Failing to hit both targets.
Crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Now I'm going to throw a Thunderclap Grenade. Failing to hit everyone. However, it does remove 2 dodge tokens and 2 dodge plus tokens. That matters. Now I'm going to bellow at you all. No more dodge tokens, and we slow down the backliners for the enemy here. I'm going to get Dismas to take aim. Alhazred, your time has come. Oh, solid crit, big slaps. I'm just going to prevent one of the spitters from acting. Makes the most sense to me.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Let's roll Defender to prevent our Hellion from taking ridiculous damage here. Got him. Guess it's probably time to roll a Weakening Curse on a character.
Empowered, emboldened.
There we go. We'll slow that character down at least. So with the combo token here, we're doing 50% extra damage, so we're doing 6 to 12. I mean, I can tell you which number I would have preferred to do. 12 would have killed him, you see. Alhazred, you're going to have to manually move forward, otherwise you're never going to get to actually use the attacks you want.
A righteous action. Collaboration confers advantage.
Unfortunately, I became blinded due to rabies. Ooh, I actually didn't manage to get the kill with the Sacrificial Stab there. I was really expecting it.
A petty hindrance.
We pick up the Kindness Appendage, discount combat, and in items. Okay, I'm gonna keep as much money on me as I possibly can. Hero goal is now complete for Barristan. His goal was to become Rabified. This world is so worth saving. Oh, yikes. Our wagon is taking a solid beating here. I'm not entirely certain we're gonna get out of this without a road fight. Are you kidding? You want to run from a battle? Dismas, there's blood to spill, you're right. Take aim.
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
God, the animation in this game is so good. Ridiculous work, Barasa. Yeah, it's definitely time for some Sky Slaps. With those back two targets, both need to take as much damage as is possible, as quickly as is possible.
Suffering begins.
Stop, that's very quick suffering. Unstable incubation.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
I'm gonna throw a bear trap at their backliner. I don't want that finishing
A slow dissection.
its incubation at any point.
Unavoidable end.
That's one crit gets him so close to death. It's terrifying. Alright, with that, the cabin boy is now dead.
Steady yourself.
Oh, we actually did manage to resist that, Stop keel hauling my entire team. They don't have enough health to survive consistent keel hauls. Okay, cabin boy and the captain are both already dead. Oh, crit on Ever Bleeds immediately takes another target out for us. Time for some weird reconstruction. 10 more health. I don't even appear to bleed them in response.
Advantage.
I'm going to yet again roll Defender on the Hellion here in order to hopefully...
Invariable result.
Oh no. I just gotta use Duelist Advance on the Wharf Rat.
Stupendous.
And in doing so, unfortunately, I move Alhazred out of position, but Alhazred can still use Weird Reconstruction. At least gets 1 health. Dump. By pushing that target backwards, I have revealed them to If It Bleeds. Yeah, that was a bit of a tough fight. Unfortunately, we're not getting that much road healing as well because of the state of our vehicle. On hit, 15% chance to apply vulnerability. Alhazred, you providing that seems good.
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instincts.
Yeah, I definitely can't take another rough wheel patch on the left-hand side. Makes it way too easy that I end up losing my wheels. All things considered, it's probably the barricade.
Our once familiar kingdom. A stranger to itself.
Look, I don't want to be fighting along the road right now, but if I have to, I have to.
Echoes of humanity. Twisted by hopelessness.
This is exactly the kind of road battle we want to have. How much healing can I get out of this fight?
A promising development. A calculated generosity.
Honestly,
A welcome one,
8 more health? That'll do. That'll more than do. Oh, I didn't even manage to dodge that. Well, now the stress feels like a bad trade. Rampart him back. And crit amount of existence.
A lesson
No stress
taught
reduction for the crit?
is a lesson learned.
How rude. Each moment we wake in torment. Ariston, I need
Save
your stress to
themselves.
be
They would slip beneath the bracket
reasonably
waters
managed, just a little
and
bit lower than
be
it currently is.
reborn in the image of their aquatic demiurge.
Great location here in the
Wingwright
Academic's
awaits,
cache.
eager to ply his trade.
Clasp knife! Extra bleed resistance piercing. You also have chances to produce trap items and
loathing
some combat
whispers.
items. So, is anyone holding a limited amount of something at the moment? No. Give it even more resistance, bleed resistance piercing rather, to our Hellion. It's gotta be the Hero Shrine, right? I believe I already forecast this as a Hero Shrine. Yeah, we can duck over to the Hero Shrine and then we could even run back to the Lair if we feel powerful.
Though decidedly inconvenient, at least we know what's coming.
Hey, we knew the other path as well. The assistance encounter there, specifically.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Dismas, you take aim, and Alhazred, you pull the crack shot forward. No! Oh, that hurts.
Agony by accumulation.
Well, I guess it's enough damage to probably guarantee the death of that crack shot in time. No, it wasn't.
The fiend's strength doing
Literally one short. And then they get a crit for 9 and a stress. How dare they? Got a bolster for some stress reduction. Alright, 2 enemies down. A critical heal does unfortunately
Empowered.
bleed our Hellion as well.
Emboldened.
Roll a defender. I think they can reach the 3rd line with their attack. They manage to crit, but get intercepted, as well as deal half damage.
Lethality writ large.
I guess I'll set up combo on you, just in case it becomes
Cooperation
relevant.
is the key.
Yeah, it's probably not worth trying to reduce stress there, and then immediately having stress gained afterwards
Greater
instead.
threats await those who dare.
I'm not feeling great about the idea of going to a lair soon, unfortunately. I really, really did want to. But I just don't feel healthy enough to survive it. Alright, Dismas, great shot boss, please.
Chapter 2. Laying Low. Harried by a pursuing garrison, he took refuge in the fetid canals of the city. Concealment took its toll, and soon he began to see himself in the furtive, scurrying pests that formed an unfortunate portion of his meager diet. Freedom, once so fondly imagined, had become a vortex of degradation.
Airship lost? Oh, that'll look great. Open vein. From any of the 3 front positions to a target in the front 2 on the enemy side does some damage and some crit. However, it bleeds the target, or does more bleed if the target has combo. Yeah, this is what I feared. There's a road battle along the way to the lair as well. I guess I could go 2 stages deep in the lair before deciding whether or not I think I can finish it. There's only a barricade on either side of this as well. The barricades are really good because it means I'm not damaging my wheels or my armor. I'm gonna do it. Barristan gets even more... No, Barristan didn't even get more stressed out by that. Managed to resist. Well done, Barristan. 10% on that stress resist for the entire party at this point.
You have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Yeah, guesstimated my odds reasonably? Does that count? That's about where I'm at. And there goes the urchin. Dismas takes aim.
Cooperation is the key.
I absolutely have to roll a defender here. Probably going to roll a bolster before the end of the battle. Yeah. Everyone wanted to get the Hellion there. Okay. Pistol shot to the Widow in the back line for an instant kill.
Straightforward and effective.
Ariston, trying to push this unit out of position seems like a good way for us to go. I do have access to my weird reconstruction, which, yeah, it feels like I need health support wherever it is available. Oh, the crap!
Variable, easily resolved.
So I've got to set up a weakening curse on this character. We'll bolster the Hellion for the stress reduction, and then the Hellion slams the enemy. I mean, I got a little health, maybe, out of that battle in total. A minor cleansing sensor. Or lower disease resist, was that? You can't have multiple diseases at the same time. Oh no, it's extra disease resist. for lower stun resist. I've got a hard noggin on our Highwayman, so I think I can afford to take that there. You're all corpses, not going to be relevant. Cannot gain stealth, cannot give stealth. Probably not going to be relevant in the upcoming fight either. So I'm going to replace that with a smoke bomb. Possibility of helping us out. No. So the big thing here is Boudica just needs to be able to guarantee that I'm capable of landing if it bleeds on the Leviathan, basically consistently. And then we hope that's enough.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Take aim, Dismas. Yeah. Pulling her out of position is going to be a problem for me. What does if it bleeds? Has extra resistance piercing if the enemy... No, okay. I don't need to worry about that. I will be able to bleed that enemy already. But I don't want to move it forward. I want it to be in that position. So I guess I have to roll the weakening curse against someone else. No! You can't put the Hellion entirely out of position. She doesn't have an attack from there. What? Oh, this cabin boy is gonna be a nightmare. Please, push back, push back. Oh, the Hellion's back in position. Finally. Spawning ground, newborn mutation. You grant 25% extra damage, +2 speed, and a 33% chance to receive block when you hit. Look, I don't like that. The only person I can currently heal with Alhaz rhythms themselves, so we're going to sky slap the back lines, taking out one of the bosun before they get to act.
Finish this quickly.
Great. Ooh, that bleed's actually enough to take out the bosun as well. Sick. I'm gonna rampart the strong one, trying to stun it.
Thickens the air.
Unfortunately, we are all blinded right now. I could take aim again, if I thought that was the best play here. I'm gonna pistol shot through. Only 50% chance to hit, but I think it's pretty important we do. Yes, nice try. You can't heave-ho the unheave-hoable.
An invariable result.
14 health for our leader makes me pretty happy, honestly. Roll some stress reduction there before taking out the mutated bosun. Solid crit, buddy. Unless I really have to take the heals where I can get them. Unfortunately, just short on preventing this next attack from the enemy. But Can kill him in response. We do have to go to the second level, I think, at least. Oh no, that... Whoa! My occultist! Fishmonger, the back line.
Malaise.
We crit. I think that unit, yeah, dies within the 2 turns it takes this round now. Take aim with Dismas to set up the ability to crit the other backliner. Yes, you can heave-ho those targets all you want. Uh-oh. He'd already set up crit.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Doesn't look like they can necessarily do anything from line 1. Oh, yes. Oh, no, wait. No, I didn't manage to actually weaken the target. That's what I was hoping to do. Lens for a crit against our back line unfortunately removes one of our positives there. We're gonna bolster to remove the vulnerability as well as get 1 stress reduction. It's a crit and it's combos, so now that unit in the very back line doesn't get to act until the very, very end. Evo pushes our Occultist backwards to a position where they can actually pull the Fishmonger ahead. Love to see that. Excellent! We managed to take out Fishmonger as well as the remainder of the corpses.
Steady yourself.
Please stop critting. It's just like a lot. It's like a lot of critting you're doing, eh? Okay, that one bosun is already dead as soon as it gets its action.
Stupendous.
Time for the weird reconstruction. We do crit. Unfortunately, that crit doesn't mean that we hit the highest of the range plus 150% plus 100%. It was just do double when you do it like this. Hopefully, the basic number isn't bad, so the double is actually worth a damn. You don't want to double, 0 into 0. Although I guess it's kind of cool that you can. No, I don't even get to prevent the action. That was the only reason I didn't use a death blow resist. Stress reduction there. Dang. I have to say, the Sodden Sweater would be amazing. Oh, and the Beck and Call! Plus 100%. Anchoring charm! I want them all so bad! This luxury kid! Why did I do this?
They must see that their monstrous god is mortal.
I feel threatened. Did you just get smallpox instead of rabies? Negative 20% to max HP. Chance to move constantly every round. Hopefully you resist that movement because it's not from you as an object initially. Leviathan's pretty bleedable. Reasonably debuffable. The bear trap for bleeding the target really does feel appropriate.
The enemy weakens
6
and wanes.
and a big bleed. I could also set up a combo on and then weaken the enemy here, or I could just strike them directly. I suspect weakening the enemy is probably going to be more valuable. But also I do need to do damage to you to take you out eventually. What am I setting up specifically with my combo as well? I'll slice you for 4 damage, I think, instead. Bolster here would remove a vulnerable, also removes a stress, gets us further from that being a problem for us as much. Sure. Yeah, so here's Deep Rising. They bring up that hand. Now, I believe the hand has to try and use Undertow against our front line, which is resisted by movement resist, so it doesn't manage to actually connect that. Now I do need to take... Do I need to take out the Leviathan's hand? Or maybe I... Oh no. Looks like the Leviathan's hand still has 2 actions left in this round. So yeah, it feels like I need to take out the Leviathan's hand and then start working on the Leviathan. Oh no. Okay, so Undertow can target either of our front targets, and Batter can target anyone. I can't really let you just hang around and keep battering us. Unfortunately, I have to use basically everyone's... The Baleful Gaze rests upon you. Rude. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to use basically everyone's attack in order to prevent the Undertow there. Tidal Surge was happily dealt with. We'll use a Bear Trap on the Leviathan in the back line to bleed it more. And then roll if it bleeds on the Leviathan's hand. Even if I roll the lower the damage end there, the bleed is guaranteed to kill it. And... Barristan, your damage here feels so minimal. I'm gonna elect to defend the other frontline target just in case the hand comes back up and tries to Undertow. Okay, we've got some blindness to deal with here, some vulnerability to deal with here as well. Weakening the enemy before their next attack. No. I need to do damage. 50. Dang, we're wide. I lose my crit token as well. Why does the Baleful Gaze have to rest upon us? A bolster for the vulnerability removal there. We get to if it bleeds again. Deep Rising brings back up the Undertow. However, the air does clear. So rude. The fact that Tidal Surge has missed twice is an absolute godsend. Unfortunately, still need to take that hand out in time. Gonna manage to blind there. Hit Leviathan Sand for only 5 damage. A batter, of course that's not going to manage to move our frontliner. Damage, that's not enough. I have to use weird reconstruction for a self-heal here. So yeah, I just have to suffer another batter. And just deal with the fact that that unit has to die at the start of the next turn. Tries to use Undertow, it fails. As soon as it gets to its action, it is going to fail again for the final time. As much as I do want to just be rolling out pistol shots right now, I feel like I can only really afford to use my take aim in response to being blinded by the enemies bringing up the mists here. Man, that's so good. Okay. I really want to bolster when another target is also stressed again. I'm going to stand fast, give myself some block tokens and additional block tokens afterwards. It's always going to be if it bleeds for you. Oh no! I didn't manage to heal Barristan at all. 0. Breath of the Sea has blinded Barristan as well as given them an additional stress. Dismas, you could now try and take aim. I think it's probably the appropriate timing for that. Set up crits for future attacks. Barristan, you definitely need to bolster in order to remove a single stress from both you and the Occultist on the field if it bleeds. Finally, we get a crit on one of these bleed-causing skills. That was supposed to be, you know, for free, basically. This bleed on Al-Hazra, does that take you down to... No, it doesn't take you down to the ground. So I'm going to heal Barristan instead. Do I also bleed? Eyes of the Storm puts our Occultist down on Death's Door.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
They finally decide to go for the second target. They immediately take them. I don't know if I can survive that. Like, it's my damage dealer that they took. My Occultist isn't doing super well for wear at the moment either. That's a lot of Death's Door triggers. And you're at the front of the party now, and you've got a DOT on you. All of those are things I would like not to see. I'm gonna try and stun the enemies there. I failed to. I'm gonna try and defend the Occultist, who hopefully can use weird reconstruction from the front line to themselves. They can. They heal themselves for 0. That's the Occultist, baby. They are on Death's Door, alongside our man-at-arms as well at this point in time.
Bravo!
I'm gonna continue trying to take this hand away from you. Frankly, if I don't take that hand, I lost ages ago. Oh! Bunch of people on Death's Door! Barristan's resolve says it, please be resolute! He melts down! Instead.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Another Death's Door trigger for you, buddy. For a little bit of repositioning of the party, I'll try and move forward. Smallpox has made you dazed again. Again, Dismas is going to have to take aim here. Ready to try and crit the Undertow hand. Unfortunately, literally all of these characters need health. Dismas is gonna get mad if I heal the Hellion. What? Why? The Hellion is all of my damage. If I don't heal the Hellion, I lose. Although at least she's not on Death's Door right now. 27 health for Barristan! It's possible, baby. Bloodlust. We could also try and taunt the enemy. And Barristan ramparts to move forward again in order to rectify our party positioning. The Occultist probably dies as soon as their turn starts. Like, it's way overdue. Stop! 49 HP on the Leviathan. Only 1 turn more of bleed. I can't do that damage by myself. And now I can't do that damage at all.
Another loss.
Damn.
A setback, nothing more.
Just toying around with Dismas until he dies.
We find it.
Like, I feel like I want to fight these Lair bosses like 10 times each so that I can actually learn enough about them.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Like, it'd be really nice if, before you go to an area, you could pull up analysis on the Lair boss and maybe, like, the end boss if you've already done them. So that you can actually stand there and go, okay, well, as it turns out, bleed is probably good here, stun, move, aren't, debuff resistance is reasonably high, so maybe I don't care about... You know, it feels like it would give you a lot more choice. A lot more, control over the kinds of things that you try and do.
Another old soldier lays down his life in the dirt of a distant land. Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
So they are, Wayne. So they are. I believe that the chapter notes...
Nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
The chapter notes are still going to be unique. So because of that, I'm very quickly going to get...
thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
A stagecoach item, as well as a couple of trinkets. Oh, if a stained item is equipped, plus 100% damage. At round end, negative 30% damage from one battle.
Every
Kill him quick.
twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal. A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Ooh, targets an entire enemy party. That's relevant.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
A whiskey bottle. And one more stagecoach item in the Olympican retort.
In a sea of madness.
I think those will be pretty useful.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
You been reading Jeffrey Morgan's books there, bud? Heard all about Dexter and his Dark Passenger?
Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
Bituminous? That's interesting. I always thought that, because the substance itself...
on the poison fruits of preoccupation.
The substance itself is often referred to as bitumen? Not bitumen? Typically, at least. So I would have thought bituminous, right?
Our host assured us of the group's anthropological values. But I sensed his designs extended well beyond the theoretical.
That is...
The crossroads. A beacon for the broken and the battered.
That is the line that I was waiting for. I recognize that as I am on my way to the crossroads in order to, you know, create a party for the next couple of episodes, hopefully at least the next couple of episodes, that there is often another line from Wayne June, and I did not want to leave that out of the episode, but now that we have heard it, Time to say that my name's been Rhapsody, and the name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon 2. We stand here at a crossroads between failure, regret, and disgrace, ready to go for some more guilt and loathing. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves. Special thanks to this episode to Abatoth of the Fourth Wall tier or above. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.